Welcome to the unofficial start of the vlog. Yeah. It is currently Wednesday and close but not quite at the weekend, and this is specifically going to be a weekend vlog. But my brother just handed me a freshly edited video, so I decided to upload that, and while that's uploading, I felt like yapping. So I'm just gonna jump into it. I think I might be getting bullied. So this just could be the thoughts of a delusional 30-year-old woman who's like just getting a huge dose of social interaction for the first time into like her adult life. Yeah, it could entirely be that, but let me present you with the evidence. I'm totally kidding. I do not have evidence. Like I said, it just, you know, when your gut tells you something. And my gut, whenever it tells you something, it has been 100% right every single time. But I don't want to stumble into the rambles of delusion that might not even be true. And I myself feeling insecure. But I do want to keep this in because, if my hunch is correct, oh boy, I will have evidence of that feeling. So, editor, run that intro clip. Welcome to the official start of the vlog now. It is Friday. The weekend's here. My weekend's here. Don't you just love living living on a busy street? Anyway, yes, so it's Friday. I got off work not too long ago. Well, like a couple hours ago. I stopped at my uncle's shop. We just chopped it up a bit, caught up, telling him my life stories and, you know, all the blah, blah, blah. Anyway, today was a really good day. I had like my official interview today to transfer from being a temp to a permanent employee at my company. So I'm very excited. I can't wait to have insurance again. But this is the outfit that I wore today. I also had some gold glasses because I wear glasses, but my sister said it was giving like archaeologist vibes, and I love that. But for now, I kind of planned for it to be like a sort of easy Friday, but I forgot to use one of my acquaintances' birthdays, and they're all meeting up at a bar at a town close-ish to me, and that doesn't start until 8 o'clock. So it's 2:30 now. I'm gonna head to the gym, work out, pick up a Subway sandwich. I got some coupons in the mail for a Subway sandwich, so I'm gonna get me a Subway sandwich, and then maybe if I have time, take a nap, and then obviously shower, get ready. I don't know what I'm gonna wear tonight, but it's still hot, so I still have a lot of summer clothes, so we'll see what I'm working with later. But for now, I'm going to change. Also, I did my makeup at work makeup before work for the interview today for the first time in a long time. And I miss wearing makeup. Like, I feel so cute when I do makeup, but it's also like over 100 degrees recently, so I'm gonna end up sweating off all my makeup. Today just happens to be like the least hot day at work, so, and I was like, perfect, I'll do my makeup, I'll have an interview, it'll be great. It was great. It was a very good interview. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking because I'm kind of rambling, maybe to put off going to the gym, but I'm going to the gym, and then I have to stop at a store afterward to get some flowers and a gift card and all that stuff. But so let's go to the gym. The gym is done. I want to say I was in there for like a good hour and a half. I'm very proud of myself. I am about to go get lunch or dinner, technically dinner right now. I forgot the fucking coupons, but it's okay. I've been wanting like a Subway sandwich for like 2 weeks now, about 2 weeks. But I came to the kind of like a little revelation today or I guess not necessarily a revelation, but like I've realized that I've made progress today, because I usually have pretty bad gym anxiety, and to sort of protect myself from that, I guess, or to avoid interacting with people altogether, I used to come to the gym like at 3 in the morning, and my body can't do it anymore. Like, I'm already up at 1:15, 1:30 to get ready for work. I'm not gonna wake up like at midnight to go to the gym, you know? So I sucked it up And surprisingly, it's easier now to go to the gym with a bunch of people, and it kind of feels nice to take up space. Like I'm not intimidated by the men that are around me anymore, so that's, well, I haven't quite made it to the free weight section yet, but like as far as like machines, yeah. I'm not intimidating on the machines anymore with if there's like men, people, anyone around. The free weights, that's another story. I'm still working up to that, so let's go. I'm gonna grab dinner. So this is choice number one. Honestly, it's really fucking cute. I, of course, asked my sister, my mom. They both said it's very cute. We are going to a bar, but it's a gay bar, so I feel like I can dress better without like the fear of like men. So, yes, so this is choice number one. I still have to go get my friend's like present, so I don't know how I feel about going into like a store with this outfit on, but I do have another one. So let me try that one on as well. So this is the second outfit. Honestly, the first one was really, really cute, but I don't think I want to use it just for a couple of hours on a Friday. I think that's more of like a all day Saturday outfit, so I'm gonna say that for the future. So I have this one, these like cool like green squiggly line pants, and something about the white just I don't it just isn't quite clicking for me. So I'm gonna try on this gray, like this darkish gray bodysuit. I feel like it's gonna be better. Okay, so this is with the gray on. Honestly, I'm liking this a lot better. And like I've said many times before, I am not a fashionista. But I like to wear what I like to wear. So I'm gonna go with this. It's a Friday. It's hot outside. I'm gonna sweat anyway. Also, my hair just naturally did this. Good hair day. Good hair day. I'm here for it. So I am gonna put on some jewelry and just kind of zhuzh it up a little bit. And then I'm gonna head out so we can go to the store, pick up some flowers, a gift card, and then we're good to go. So this is the outfit. I put on a couple of rings. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really feeling it. Like I was at first, this outfit, but you know, I'm already dressed. I put on makeup. I took time to put on makeup, so I need to go out. I decided to pair it with my Coach bag, but I don't know, man. Like the vibe just is, I'm just not feeling it. But we're already here, so let's go. So I went to the store, quick in and out. I got her some flowers and this little like happy birthday balloon. I didn't want to get anything like too big because it's a small place and I'm sure she's gonna get a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I'm here. Not gonna lie, I am pretty tired. I think that hour and a half long gym session maybe took me out for today, but yeah, I'm here. It's I want to say maybe 15 minutes past when we were supposed to meet up. I like to be fashionably late to these sort of things, so I think I'm gonna wait like 5 more minutes and then I'll head inside. And also there's no cover charge before 9, so I don't want to pay the $5. Yeah. It is 9:30. I am heading home. I am so tired right now. There was a $5 cover charge, so I'm kind of annoyed about that. But overall, I'm glad I got to see the birthday girl and give her flowers and her little balloon. But this girl is gonna head home, throw on a movie, probably like, I kind of want to watch Saturday Night Fever. But yeah. Hold on. I'm also not in the best part of this town, so I'm trying to get in my car quick. Okay, let's head home. Good morning. It is Sunday. I totally skipped Saturday. I had just cleaning and family stuff to do, so I figured, well, I'll skip it. But it's currently 5:30 in the morning. I'm about to head over to the gym right now. I really don't want to. I would love to just sleep in, but I have a Sunday full of errands to do. So I figured wake up early, get the gym out of the way. That way I can just focus on everything else for the rest of today. And maybe while I'm at the gym, I can think about what I want to meal prep for this week because I still have no idea. So let's go. Gym is done. I am back home now. And I gotta say, you know, I really did not want to go this morning. And I know, like, statistically, like from all the other times it's happened before where I don't want to go, I end up having a good time. Sometimes I don't, and I think that's just the reality of it. And I'm always afraid that's gonna happen again because I feel like it's gonna be a day wasted, but in reality, it's not a day wasted. But also, it's kind of funny when I was in the gym, because now that I've been going after work and there's a lot more people, I guess I'm not so used to like a quieter, like less crowded gym. And like, you know, it's gonna sound crazy because if you know me in real life, like it's gonna sound crazy, but I actually missed having a bunch of people around. Literally me like 2 weeks ago would have been like, no, you're fucking nuts. Like, yeah. So I'm happy to say that social interaction, like just general social interaction, just being like within the, you know, the parameter of other people, has gotten easier and the progress is going well. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine the other day about like conquering fears, and it's so hard to imagine like what someone else is going through, because obviously like you're not afraid of that. But then he made a good point where he said that, you know, like people just don't understand because they think it's a normal thing for them. Like it's just a normal everyday life thing for them. But for you in your reality, it's something that's fucking terrifying. And like for me, that's been social interaction for a long time. Like don't get me wrong, I still have like my awkward moments, but I just keep trying at it and it keeps getting better. And obviously I've seen progress from where I was like, I don't know, a couple of years ago. Because even at like side story, I lost a lot of weight between 2019 and 2020. And even when I was at like my skinniest, I was still like just socially anxious and just did not want to talk to people, very isolationist. But yeah, I just want to hop on and say that the workout's done and that, you know, life is pretty good. I decided to take a small break and sit outside because one, it is so crisp and fresh out here right now, and I know it's gonna get hot earlier, and also the cats are out here, so. It's a couple hours later. I showered, had my breakfast, have some laundry going, and I want to say it's a little after 8:30, so I think I'm gonna stop somewhere, grab like a coffee or a matcha or something, and then I got like 4 different errands to run. The first one being an oil change. Oh fuck, I need to clean out my car first, and then we'll head to do that stuff. But it's gonna be a busy Sunday. I still don't know when I want to meal prep, but since my car oil has to be changed, I got like plenty of time to do the research there. So I'm done with the oil change, but while getting the oil change, they're like, hey, like your car battery, like it's not completely out yet, but it's getting really low, and I have kind of a little bit of bad luck whenever it comes to like electrical problems with cars, and I'm making sure to take good care of my baby, of my Veloster. So I'm like, fuck it, it's $240 more than I would have liked, and yeah, but it's I gotta do what I gotta do. I travel for work or I drive to work. So yeah, there was really no way around it, unfortunately. But on the bright side, I guess as far as like silver linings go, since I was already on this side of town, my like all-time favorite burrito place is over here, and I literally cannot remember the last time I had a burrito. And I know specifically from this place, it's been about 2 years, and I lived in this town last year, but I just never really came over here to this side of town. So and they only take cash. So I happen to have cash on me from when I had to pull out cash to pay for the fucking entrance fee for my friend's party at the bar or whatever. So I mean, things kind of work out for themselves for me also on the other hand too. So my life is doing pretty well. So I'm gonna grab a burrito before I go grocery shopping at Costco, or else I'm gonna like end up buying way more than I should. But yeah, let's go enjoy that burrito. So it is indeed several hours later. First things first, that burrito, chef's kiss. Good every time. I think I'm satiated for another 2 years. So I didn't get any footage of going to Costco, Walmart, grocery shopping. I didn't get any video of the meal prep because honestly, I bought a rotisserie chicken and I split that into like the 10 meals. So 5 for work, 5 for dinner. Like it's the same stuff that you guys have seen before, and I don't want to like continuously repeat things, but what I have been wanting to talk about is my vision board. So at the end of last year, I decided, like, for the first time ever, to create a vision board. I've been wanting to do it for years, and I always wanted someone to do it with me, but like no one ever, like, you always, like, I would talk about it with friends and people, but it just never panned out. So I was like fuck it, I'm gonna do it myself. So I got like a whole bunch of pictures, I printed them off at Walmart. I'm pretty sure like the person that was like printing them off was like, what the hell is this person doing? But regardless, so we're like already like more than halfway through the year, but I really wanted to like go over the vision board, see what things have like, you know, like manifested, what things have not, what things I'm waiting on to manifest. So yeah, let's go over it. So this is my vision board. I will back up so you can get the full entire picture of it. So as you can see, it's just like a hodgepodge of different things. We've got some food. I think that's like a graduation photo, money. Yeah, so it's literally just so many random things. I guess the first one that I'll start on is the gym one, because I was talking about it in this vlog. So with the gym, my intention was to obviously like go back again, start working out, and I will say like gladly, like happily, it's been working out so far. I will say for the majority of the year, I have not been to the gym. Like I was really consistent in the beginning when I was still living at my studio apartment, and then once I moved back home, I was still like a little consistent, but then pretty much after graduation, like at the end of May, I completely stopped. Like I was still eating like good. I really cut down on the fast food and stuff like that, and thankfully have continued on with that trend. But yeah, literally within like these past 2 weeks, I've been starting to become like more consistent with the gym again. Like this morning, this morning was the first time I've been to the gym in the morning in like a hot minute. So I'm very happy that has started to come around to fruition once again. Next one that I want to talk about is like this food one. So I don't believe I mentioned it, but I know for sure I mentioned like having lost a lot of weight between 2019 to 2020. And that was mostly due to me doing keto. So if you're not familiar with the keto diet, it's like very, very, very low carbs, like almost no carbs, and then high fat, moderate protein. And although it works, like, oh, let me just say, it did wonders for me. Like I lost so much weight, like it was fantastic, but for me personally, it just wasn't sustainable for me. I know for a lot of people it is sustainable and has been, and it will be for them, but for me, I've decided to sort of do more of like a moderate thing where I will still allow carbs, but I mainly focus on protein now. And I will say, for me personally, for my body, having a higher protein intake versus like fat and like little carbs, and I still do low carb too. Like don't get me wrong, like I still obviously, like I had the burrito today, but for most of the week, like I do low carb tortillas, I do low carb bread. I try and minimize like the carbs, the sugars, and everything like that as much as possible, within reason. But I still like enjoy my stuff. Like I'll still enjoy like a donut, and every now and again, like I don't want to extremely limit myself like I used to, because every time I go through like cycles of losing weight, which is like, I think I've been through like 2 major ones now, and from that I learn something each time, and I just continue to grow based off of that. But aside from that, the next one is the money. Obviously we all need money in this fucking economy. I will say the way that this kind of has manifested itself is like, I got a new job, because when I made this vision board, I did not have a job. I was like job searching. I was stressing. I'm not gonna lie. I was stressing. Like I was still okay financially. Like thankfully I'm a pretty good planner when it comes to finances. I always knew, like whenever I moved out, like if I'm moving now, it's because I have the money like in my account to be able to pay for that whole year. So I never risk stuff when it comes to that. And good thing, because I lost my job in August of last year, and I literally had just enough money to to get to like the end of my lease plus like 1 or 2 more months, and then I keep like going back and forth, but when I started the job that I have now, literally like that, I like had just enough money to like get me through that, like buying work clothes and work shoes and stuff like that, until I got my first paycheck, and then I was okay. Like, I don't play with my finances. Like if there's one thing about me, I don't play with my finances. So I'm glad to say that, you know, obviously I don't have like bundles and bundles, but I've been doing okay, and I will continue to do okay, and hopefully make more money, especially once I get like hired on full time. Hired on permanently at my company, because apparently this is a cycle that keeps going on, and I should have been hired on like 2 months ago, but that's a different story for a different day. Let's see, up next, so there's like a hand with like fire. There's just like some general like just vibey things that I wanted to add, just because, like this one where she's like smoking a cigarette with like something that's on fire. I think there was another one too. I can't find it. But regardless, like just something cool. Like I wanted to, this is kind of embarrassing, but going into this year, I wanted to like encompass, or sort of, I don't know the exact right for a word for it, but I wanted to exude like this like sort of energy where it's like I don't give a fuck, and I feel like wanting to do that is counterintuitive to like the actual process of it, like coming naturally. But you know how they say like fake it till you make it. That shit actually does work. Like I like the confidence that I have now is because it's where I am now compared to where I was a couple years ago, completely because I started to fake it, and then eventually it just turns into actual confidence, and then you start to feel pretty good about yourself. Let's see, what other things, 'cause I'm not gonna go through like every single thing, but some of the major ones, oh, like one of the other major ones was like dancing. So like I think you can see like a woman dancing here. There's like a woman on a stripper pole, which is like a different type of dancing. And there's like another dancing one too. Oh, well, there's like this like disco head, and there's another one in there too. But one of my goals for this year was to dance more. I still like I have danced way more this year than the previous year, and actually probably the previous couple years. But I would love to do like a dance class, like an actual like class for dancing, and like not just like dancing at parties or clubs or stuff like that, which is very fun. Very, very fun. I still need to go. It's been actually a hot minute since the last time that I actually had a lot of fun dancing, because I think like the last time I went dancing, I was kind of like not in the best mood. I was kind of annoyed. The year is not over yet, so there's still plenty of time for dancing, plenty of time, especially once I get like my new work schedule, because we're there, or at least my boss is looking to hire another person for my department, and he gave me the option of like either keeping my current schedule, which is 4 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., which is great because it's so nice to be able to get off early, especially on Fridays, because I feel like I have like the whole day left to like get stuff ready for the weekend and whatnot. But I will say that having to be in bed by like 6-7 o'clock is not the best for me personally. At least not anymore. I used to love it, but I feel like now I would like to ideally go to sleep when the sun is down and not when it's still up. So hopefully once my schedule does get changed, I'll be able to like sign up for some classes, because I'll be able to stay up later in the night and see where that goes, and just kind of get over that sort of like initial fear of like dancing in front of people and stuff like that. What are some other major ones? So if you can see, like there's like some like burlesque ones in here, like this one, Oh yeah, this one. So there's like 3 in there. Fun fact, ever since I was like younger, I've always like dreamed about being a burlesque dancer. Like those, like the fans and like the sensuality, like it's just so, it's so feminine, it's so gorgeous, it's so, I love it. I love it. And like the intention of putting those on here, not necessarily was to actually be like be a burlesque dancer, but just to sort of, I guess, embody the sensuality that I feel like I was kind of missing for a long time, the femininity that I was kind of missing for a long time because of, you know, being around people that just tear you down sometimes, and with their actions and not even their words. It's just, it is what it is. But I will say that like gladly this year, even just looking at my closet, like there's just so much more color, there's so much more life. And I know like thinking about like femininity is such a binary way of thinking, but it's what makes sense in my mind. And I know that life is not in the binary, believe me, I know. But that's the way that I view, I guess, the things that I want to like embody. And there's, yeah, I can go so deep into that, but again, that's a topic for another day. But as far as that, oh, another one that I want to talk about was like this one right here with the nails, which honestly, like one of my goals, like the smaller goals, was to start getting my nails done again, because that, like, having my nails done just makes me feel so like pretty and girly, because I feel like my hands look very like mannish when I don't have my nails done, which is totally fine. I can type a lot better when I don't have my nails done. But I will say, like, I also talk a lot, obviously. If you watch my videos, you know, I talk a lot with my hands. So having my nails done, just like, I don't know, I like it. It makes me feel like cute and adorable. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I won't go over everything that's on here, but overall, this was the vibe that I was going for this year, and I'm looking forward to making one for next year. I still don't know. Like I usually wait until like December to do it. Also, excuse me, my birthday is in December, so it's just like the energy is right during that time for me. So yes, I'm very excited to be able to make a new one for the upcoming year, and I think I might revisit this at the end of this year. Oh, I will also say, like, so this one, like the disco head, the music, putting this one in was more of just like music in general, because one of the things that I've noticed, like, while growing up, is that people tend to get stuck in their taste in music, and I never want to get that way. Like I like, I know everyone loves music, but I always say, like, I have just a deep love and appreciation of music. Like recently, my siblings can attest to this, like recently I really got into disco. I was watching like a documentary on disco like literally just yesterday, and like it's even though disco really only reigned for about 10 years, it had such a unique history, and I highly recommend that you look it up, especially if you are into queer history and just music history in general. But so this one, with the music in general, I would say, like, this kind of manifested itself like when I was able to have that opportunity to be a DJ, which I will say I have not touched it since that one weekend. And I do, because I was prepping for it so much, I got kind of burnt out from that whole week of like intensely doing music research. But this past like couple days, I've been starting to like listen to like more music again, hence the disco. And so I'm probably gonna start playing around with that again soon. So I'm very excited. I will say I probably won't do any more events this year unless someone asks me, but I doubt it. So hopefully next year, once I get some more practice in, definitely a lot more practice in, I would love to be able to do events again. So here's hoping. I'm gonna definitely have that on the vision board for next year. But yeah, so this is everything that's come out so far. Oh, another one I keep like forgetting because I keep seeing things. But so can't really see too well, but this right here, like this white, like, and white and brown sort of picture underneath these two, that is a map of all of the California like national parks. And so far, so far I have not been able to get to a national park yet, but it is on the books. I have at least 2 planned. One of them, depending on how my finances are, because again, I don't play with my finances. I know one for sure I will be going to because it's the same weekend as my friend's art show and it's in the same area. So there's like no way I can miss that one unless like something outside of my forces prevents me from doing it. But yeah, so that's another one that's gonna be like, you know, kind of like checked off, manifested for the year. So yes, I know ones for sure that are not gonna get done, but still have like a loosely tie into my year. So I had one for Scotland because last year, before I got laid off, I had actually was planning a trip to a solo trip to Scotland. It was gonna be my first ever like solo trip outside of the United States. I was very excited, but of course I got laid off, and unfortunately I had to prioritize that money into other areas of my life for me to be able to financially sustain myself while I finished college and paid my rent and, you know, finished out the lease and all that. But the loose way that I kind of come back around into my life is that I met a friend recently, and I actually got to talk to her a little bit more on Friday, like for a tiny bit, because like I said, I was so tired on Friday. But we talked for a little bit, and actually it turns out that she went to school, like she went to college in Scotland, and I didn't get like too much information on that, but I know next time I see her, I'm gonna be like, okay, tell me all about it. And that's really the only like loose way that I've been able to kind of tie this into my life. But who knows, like we still have we're towards the end of July, August, September, October, November, December, like, so I still have 5 more months in the year, so who knows? But yeah, I think I believe that is it for this. Also, there's just like some general like astrology stuff. I am a Sagittarius, by the way. Oh, so I have like my big 3. I have my, where is it? So my Libra rising, my Aries moon, and then it's kind of cut off at the bottom, but I'm a Sagittarius sun. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There's just like, every time I look at this photo, at this like collage, I just see more stuff that I could talk about, but I'm not gonna bore you that much. But I will say, I think I'm gonna end off the video here. I'm gonna take my brother right now to go do some test driving. I'm teaching him how to drive, so yes. We're making good progress. So I think his goal is to take the test in November. So it gives us plenty of time. Personally, I think that we'll be able to reach that goal of him feeling comfortable before then. But that just means that by the time we do get to November, it's gonna be like easy peasy, lemon squeezy test for him. So yeah, thank you for watching my weekend staying home for the most part vlog and just getting stuff done at home. But yeah, I will see you next week.